Hi lovelies, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to be sharing with you a very quick natural hair growth recipe that is going to help speed up your natural hair growth. You can use this for both natural and relaxed hair. So if this is something you would love to see, then keep on watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to my channel if you've not yet subscribed, and also share with someone. The first thing you need is a clean and dry bowl. And the first ingredient I'll be using is cloves. You can use the whole cloves and you can also use the powdered clove depending on the one you have. And in this video, I'll be using 1.5 to 2 tablespoons of clove. The next ingredient is coffee. You can use any brand of coffee, but this is the one I will be using. You can use any brand you have around you. And as for the coffee, I'm going to be using 1 tablespoon of coffee. After measuring out the amount of ingredients you want to transfer into a blender, and also make sure the blender is clean and dried because you don't need water in this hair growth DIY. If you're getting your coffee, I said you can use any coffee around you, but make sure there is no sugar in it. Read the ingredients before you buy. Make sure it is just coffee. There are no milk, no sugar in it. You don't need milk and sugar on your hair. Blend these until they are smooth, and after blending, this is what I have. I'll transfer it back into the bowl I used earlier on, or you can use any other bowl again, but make sure it is clean and dry. Like I said before, you don't need water in this DIY. Carefully transfer everything into the bowl. You can also use these ingredients without blending them, just in case you don't have blender. You can pound it with your mortar, or you can use it without blending or pounding. After transferring it into the bowl, next thing I'm going to do is to add oil. You can use any oil of your choice. You can use olive oil, coconut oil, argan oil, any oil you find helpful that your hair loves. Feel free to use it. I transfer the oil into the bowl containing the ingredients, and I'm going to use my spoon to mix it until everything is well combined. You can leave this on your shelf for days, at least a week before you start using it. But if you want to use it immediately, go ahead and infuse it with the double boiler method. You can also add the oil to the ingredients before you transfer to the blender and blend them together. Since I'm in a hurry to use my oil, what I'm going to do now is to infuse it using the double boiler method. But if you are not in a hurry, just leave it alone to infuse naturally for at least a week, and then you go ahead and start using your oil. I'm going to infuse this using double boiler method for 35 to 40 minutes, but I'm just going to stand close to it and keep on stirring it to prevent it from getting burnt. After 45 minutes, I'll just take it down, leave it to cool down completely before I strain it. And I'm going to be using my wig cap to do that. You can use a cheesecloth, you can use old t-shirts, you can also use your strainers, anything that is okay for you to strain. Feel free to use it, but make sure the particles are tight enough so that the particles from the clothes and the coffee does not pass through it and get into your oil, because you don't want those things to get stuck on your hair. They can lead to breakage because they are so difficult to wash or comb out of your hair if you have them on your hair. So make sure whatsoever you are using is tight enough to prevent the particles from getting into your oil. I'm just going to strain, and after straining, this is what it looks like. The next thing I'm going to do is to add essential oil. You can use any essential oil of your choice, but in this video I'm going to be using 3 different essential oil. I have the green tea essential oil, tea tree essential oil, and rosemary essential oil. If you don't have essential oil, please use your oil the way you just made it. It is still very potent, but if you have essential oil, I advise you add, because it makes your oil more potent. If you've been watching my videos, you know I love adding essential oil to my oil a lot because they have been really helpful in my hair growth journey. Just add about 4 to 5 drops, at most 6 drops of each of the essential oil. After adding the essential oil, I'll just mix it to combine and then I'm going to transfer into any container of my choice. It is best you use an airtight container, especially if you're going to be leaving it for a longer period of time. If you're making a lot and you want to leave it for at least a week or so, it is better you use airtight container to prevent your oil from going bad early. You can use this oil in different ways. You can use it for hot oil treatment. You can use it in your deep conditioner. You can use it as a sealant, and you can also use it as your scalp oil. These are the different ways you can use this powerful oil to speed up your natural hair growth. Right now, I'm demonstrating how to use it as a hot oil treatment. If you're going to be using this for hot oil treatment, just get a bowl of warm water. Put the bowl containing the oil into that warm water and leave it to heat up for a while before you start using it on your hair. First of all, you're going to use it on your scalp and your edges, and you spend time to massage. When you're doing hot oil treatment, either you're doing hot oil treatment or you're moisturizing your hair, I always stress on massaging your scalp. Don't just add oil to your hair or your scalp and leave it alone. Spend time to massage the hot oil into your scalp and your edges, and then you move on to the length and the tips of your hair. It is for every part of your hair. If you're doing hot oil treatment, it is for every part of your hair. Either your hair is in a protective style or it is not in a protective style. If you are doing hot oil treatment, don't skip any part of your hair. So after applying it on my scalp and massaging, I move to the length and the tips of my hair. If you're using this as a hot oil treatment, again, you need to make enough oil. Don't be stingy with the oil. Massage it from the tip to the root and your scalp. When I'm done with a particular session, I'll just braid it and then move to the next session and repeat same thing. If your hair is not in a protective style, you make sure you work in small sessions so you'll be able to get the oil into every part of your hair. After applying the hot oil treatment to every part of your hair, what I'll do is to braid the all the sessions and use either a plastic bag, shower cap, or a scarf to cover my hair for a few minutes before I wash it out. I'll just go ahead to wash it out with my normal wash day routine. That is shampoo, deep condition my hair. After shampooing and deep conditioning my hair, the next thing is to go in with my normal moisture routine. If you'll be using this oil as a leave-in, there is no need to heat it up in warm water before you start using it. Just apply it the way you made it. Apply it to your scalp and your hair. If you'll be using it as a sealant, just apply it and massage it on your scalp and walk it through to the length of your hair. You can also add this oil to your DIY deep conditioners. If you have any question, feel free to ask in the comment below. Thank you so much for watching. See you in my next one.